You are not as modern as you think. Your phone may be in your hand. Your room may be safe. Your food may be close. The lights may be on. But deep inside your brain, something ancient is still awake. It is watching the dark. It is listening for danger. It is scanning faces. It is waiting for something to go wrong. This is the Ice Age brain inside modern life. For ancient humans, prehistoric life was cold, hungry, dangerous, social, and uncertain. During the Stone Age, your ancestors survived by reacting fast, staying close to the group, craving calories, and noticing threats before they had all the facts. That was human evolution. That was survival. And that ancient system is still running inside you right now. You wake up in the middle of the night. The room is dark. The house is quiet. Somewhere outside, a branch snaps. Your heart jumps. Your muscles tighten. Your breathing stops. Nothing happens. It was only the wind. But your body does not care. Because your body was never built to ask, is this probably safe? It was built to ask, could this kill me? That difference shaped the human brain. Modern life tells you to calm down. But your ancient brain listens to older rules first. React fast. Think later. That sounds dramatic in a bedroom. But in the Ice Age, it could keep your ancestors alive. A sound in the dark might be nothing. But it might also be a predator. This is why your brain pays more attention to threats than to comfort. Researchers call this the negativity bias. Your mind remembers one harsh comment more clearly than 10 compliments. Bad news pulls your attention faster than good news. A strange sound at night feels more important than a peaceful room. That is not because your brain is broken. It is because your brain is old. In the ancient world, missing a reward was disappointing. Missing a threat could be fatal. So the brain became better at finding danger than finding peace. And this is where the story starts to feel strange. The same system that once helped your ancestors survive predators now reacts to unread messages, awkward conversations, unpaid bills, and someone looking at you the wrong way. Your brain still treats uncertainty like danger. That is why silence can feel uncomfortable. No music. No voices. No movement. No background sound. The silence feels too large. For your ancestors, sudden silence was not peaceful. It was information. In a forest or open landscape, silence could mean birds had stopped calling, small animals had stopped moving, and something larger was nearby. Silence meant listen. Your modern room may be safe, but your ancient brain still respects quiet. But danger was not the only ancient pressure. Your brain also learned something even more powerful. Do not be alone. For most of human history, being alone was not freedom. It was risk. A single human in a wild landscape had no one to help find food, no one to watch for predators, no one to help when injured, and no one to warn them while they slept. Your ancestors survived in groups. The group was shelter. The group was memory. The group was protection. The group was life. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar suggested that the human brain evolved to handle complex social groups. Whether the exact number changes or not, the deeper point remains: humans are built to track other people. Who trusts you? Who avoids you? Who belongs? Who is leaving you out? That is not shallow. That is survival math. This is why social rejection hurts so much. Your modern mind may say, it was just a comment. But your ancient brain hears something older. You are being pushed away from the group. And for your ancestors, that could be dangerous. That is why social media is so hard to ignore. A like, a reply, a comment, a notification, these are tiny signals of belonging. Your brain was not built to understand apps. It was built to understand attention from other humans. So when a screen gives you signs of approval, the ancient system reacts. You are seen. You are included. You are still part of the tribe. But the strangest part is this. The same ancient brain that fears rejection also makes you crave food you do not need. Your body was shaped in a world where calories were uncertain. Some days brought meat. Some days brought roots. Some days brought berries. Some days brought nothing. Your ancestors could not open a refrigerator. They could not know when the next meal would come. So the body learned a rule. When food is available, eat. Especially fat. Especially sugar. Especially anything dense with energy. That was not weakness. That was intelligence. In a world of scarcity, the body that stored energy survived longer. Today, that ancient system lives in a world of constant food. The environment changed. The body did not. So when you crave sugar, salt, or fat, your body is not making a random mistake. It is using an ancient survival strategy in a modern world. Your sleep remembers this old world too. Modern life treats sleep like a perfect block. 8 hours. 1 bed. 1 quiet room. No interruptions. But ancient sleep was probably more flexible. Historian Roger Ekirch found evidence that many pre-industrial people slept in segments, with a first sleep, a waking period, and a second sleep. That does not prove every ancient human slept the same way. But it suggests something important. Waking in the middle of the night is not always a failure. It may be part of an older rhythm. Your ancestors could not fully disappear into sleep. The fire needed attention. Children needed protection. Sounds mattered. Danger moved in darkness. So part of the human nervous system stayed ready. Even now, a strange noise can wake you before you understand it. A baby crying can cut through sleep. A footstep outside the door can feel louder than traffic. Your brain does not fully abandon the watch. And this is the part your modern brain still remembers. Fear. Hunger. Loneliness. Overthinking. Cravings. Stress. The need to belong. These are not always signs that something is wrong with you. Sometimes they are signs that something very old is still working. The problem is not that your brain is useless. The problem is that your brain is ancient. It was shaped for a world of predators, hunger, darkness, cold, injury, and small groups of people who needed each other to survive. Now it has to live inside a world of screens, cities, supermarkets, social media, artificial light, and problems that do not always have clear edges. Your brain sees a difficult message and prepares for danger. It sees silence and starts scanning. It sees rejection and feels pain. It sees sugar and says, "Take it now." It wakes in the night and listens. Not because you are weak. Because your ancestors did not survive by assuming everything was fine. They survived by paying attention. So the next time your heart pounds over something small, pause for a moment. Do not hate the alarm. Ask where it came from. Maybe it came from a world without locked doors. Maybe it came from nights when the fire was low. Maybe it came from hunger, darkness, cold, and the need to stay close to other human beings. Your brain is not as modern as your life. It is older than your house. Older than your phone. Older than your city. It is not perfect. But it kept your ancestors alive long enough for you to be here. And tonight, when the room goes quiet, when the lights go out, when your thoughts start moving in the dark, remember this. Something ancient inside you is still watching. Not because something is wrong. Because for hundreds of thousands of years, watching was how humans survived. Because you may live in the modern world. But your brain still wakes up in the Ice Age.